Good afternoon, students. Today we'll discuss some MCQs of binomial theorem, which is just based on total number of terms. You know, from binomial theorem we will have different concepts. From those different concepts, minimum 2 to 3 questions also you may get in JEE Mains. Like in that, one of the method is finding total number of terms. See, you may think this is very easy. Finding total number of terms, like for example, if it is a plus b whole to the power of 7, total number of terms will be 7, n plus 1, nothing but 7 plus 1, which is equal to 8. See, 8 terms will be there now. This will be easy. No, not like that. Some will be different types of questions. But how to find total number of terms based on the types of questions? See, first is actually total number of terms. Total number of terms. If we have two variables, is equal to n plus 1. So best example is this one. If it is a plus b whole to the power of 7 means 7 plus 1, which is equal to 8 number of terms will be there in this expansion a plus b whole to the power of 7. When if we have two variables, right? Now another case, total number of terms. If we have more than two variables, that is, listen carefully. Total number of terms if we have more than two variables, that is nothing but, for example, like see 1 plus x square, like that. See, more than two variables we have now, 1 plus x square, like that. Then how to find total number of terms? For example, if it is whole to the power of 10, like that, how to find is largest minus minimum plus 1. Largest minus minimum plus 1. Otherwise, we can also consider maximum minus minimum plus 1. So what we need to consider maximum, what we need to consider minimum in this expansion, I will tell you later. But the formula is maximum minus minimum plus 1. When if we have the expressions like this. Now another condition, total number of terms. If we have different variables. If we have different variables like x comma y comma z, etc. Like for example, see x plus y plus z whole to the power of 11. How to find this type of expressions, number of terms, is we have formula that is equal to n plus r minus 1c r minus 1. N plus r minus 1c r minus 1. Here what is r? R means number of different variables. See, according to this, we can also find this how many number of terms in this expansion. That formula is n plus r minus 1c r minus 1. What is r represents? R represents number of different variables. How many different variables we have? X, y, z. 3 different variables we have. So the formula is n plus 3 minus 1c 3 minus 1. Like that we need to do. Next one. See this is another different format. For example, if it is x plus y whole to the power of n plus x minus y whole to the power of n, or in some cases x plus y whole to the power of n minus x minus y whole to the power of n. These two looks same, but here only one difference, that is plus and negative sign. So these two, one condition is same. One is, for example, if n is even and n is odd. See, for these two conditions, if n is even means what is the formula to find total number of terms? If n is odd means what is the total number of terms? So again in even we have again two different cases. One is if it is plus sign. If it is plus sign in between, formula to find total number of terms is n by 2 plus 1. If n is even and it is negative for this case. In this case, if n is even, the formula is n by 2. For example, x plus y whole to the power of 8 plus x minus y whole to the power of 8. N is even, right? 8 and plus sign. Plus sign means 8 by 2. 4. 4 plus 1, 5. That means 5 number of terms will be there. If you expand this, the power is 8. If it is minus, n is even, 8 and 8. Then formula is n by 2. Nothing but 8. 8 by 2, 4. 4 number of terms will be there. If n is even and the 2 minus n. Now, what about n? If it is odd. If n is odd, only one condition for plus and also for minus. That formula is n plus 1 by 2. For example, if n is 7, what are maybe plus or minus. If n is 7, then the formula is 7 plus 1 by 2. Nothing but 8 by 2, 4. That means 4 number of terms we will get if we have an expression like this. So pause the video and note it down. These are the different types of approaches of a question where they will ask how many number of terms will be there in the given expansion. Now based on these 4 concepts, we will do some of the problems, and based on this concept only I will do assignment of 5 or 6 questions. Pause the video and note it down. Now when it comes to problems, see these problems all are based on the previous concepts. One is, see, we need to find total number of terms for all these questions. First one, 2x plus 3y whole to the power of 9. So actually this is very general one. So we know that 9 plus 1 which is equal to 10. The formula is n plus 1. So now total number of terms will be 10, right? Now another question, 1 plus 2x plus x square whole to the power of 20. See, this is like the second type, having more than 2 variables, right? Having more than 2 variables. Here this one we can also write like x power 0 plus 2x plus x square. See, for this type of question I have given formula, that is maximum minus minimum plus 1. Maximum minus minimum plus 1. There you may not understand what is maximum and what is minimum here. I will say maximum is what is the highest degree it will have. Minimum is what is the lowest degree it will have. See, if we expand this whole to the power of 20, somewhere when you expand, the largest what you will get is, see, 2 into 20, nothing but largest what you will get, x power 2 into 20 you will get, right, minus minimum. What is the minimum here? 0. So minimum will be 0. Here we should not consider x, only we need to consider maximum and minimum values only of powers here. So 2 into 20 is nothing but 40 minus 0 plus 1 which is equal to 40 plus 1 which is 41 number of terms. Did you understand here? In this expression, so here 2 is highest degree, right? But what is the power we have? 20. So 2 into 20, 40. That is the maximum. That is the maximum power you can get, minus minimum. What is the minimum here? 0. So that is what? 0. 0 plus 1. Nothing but maximum minus minimum plus 1. So 41 number of terms will be there in this. Now if you observe in these two types of questions, that power may be even or odd. The power may be even or odd, same formula. This is for this n plus 1, for this maximum minus minimum plus 1. If it is 19, 2 into 19, 38, 38 plus 1, 39 number of terms will be there. Like that we need to do. So no matters whether the n value, nothing but index value is odd or even. Next one, 2x plus 3y minus 4z whole to the power of n. So this is another type which is different types of variables. Different types of variables like x, y, z. We have 3 different types of variables. For that, what is the formula? N plus r minus 1c, r minus 1. I said what is r value? R means number of different variables. Number of different variables. Here how many different types of variables we have? X, y, z. 3 different. So r value will be 3. If it is r, what is the formula here? N plus 3 minus 1 c, 3 minus 1 which is equal to n plus 2 c2. N plus 2 c2. This is the form of NCR. What is NCR formula? NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This is one type formula. For example, if we have 5C3 like that, how will expand? 5 will expand 3 times, 5 into 4 into 3, again 3 into 2 into 1. In that method we will expand this. N plus 2 we need to decrease 2 times. So 1 is n plus 2, next one is n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is what the formula if we have different types of variables. N plus r minus 1, c r minus 1. This one also you can remember, otherwise simply n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2. If we have 3 variables, this is the formula. If we have more than 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, so this is general formula. But if we have 3 different variables, you can remember this one and also this one. Next, similar problem like this, x plus y plus z whole to the power of 10. Here what is n value? N value is 10. What is r value? R value is equal to 3. Why? Because 3 different variables. Then apply in this formula, n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2. What is n? 10. 10 plus 1 into 10 plus 2 by 2. What is the formula we got? 10 plus 1, 11 into 10 plus 2, 12 by 2. 2 ones, 2, 6, which is equal to 11, 6. 66 number of times will be there when it comes to this formula. But if we apply this formula, then also we will get same. Observe this. And what is n? 10. 10 plus, what is r value? 3. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 how much? 10 plus 2 c r minus 1. 3 minus 1 2. So 10 plus 2 c2 nothing but 12 c2. How will you expand 12 c2? 12 into 11 by 2. 2 ones 2 6. Again we will get 66 number of times. That means if you have 3 different variables means you can use this formula or this formula. But more than 3 means definitely we need to use this formula only. Pause the video and note it down. Next question number 5, 6 and 7. See, these 3 are of one type. Square root of, see, here power is n is even and what is the plus sign we have. If n is even and positive sign, what is the formula to find number of times is n by 2 plus 1. What is n value? We have 10. So 10 by 2 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6 number of terms will be there. 6 number of terms will be there in this expression. Next, here what is n? N is odd. Sorry, n is even, right? See, n is even and which sign? Negative sign. Negative sign. Then what is the formula? N by 2. What is n? 10. So 10 by 2 which is equal to 5 number of terms will be there. If we have doubt according to this formula, expand this and check. Definitely you will get 5 number of terms if n is even and this is negative sign. Next, 3x plus y whole to the power of 7 plus 3x minus y whole to the power of 7. Here what is n? Even or odd? N is odd. If n is odd, it may be plus or it may be minus. Formula is only one formula we have, that is n plus 1 by 2. What is n? N is 7. So 7 plus 1 by 2, 8 by 2 nothing but 4 number of terms will be there. So these are all shortcut methods to find number of terms. If you want to expand and check, you can expand by using binomial theorem, and after simplifying also you will get the same number of terms. If they ask it in theory examinations, you need to expand through binomial theorem. If they ask it for MCQs, applying these formulas you will get. See, remember one thing, in this type of questions, so what will be this value will be equal to this value. These are common. What will be the value of this? This value is also same. And first will be plus, next will be minus. This is also same. And after that, it may be plus or minus. These may be odd or any even numbers, right? So based on these problems and this concept, I will give assignment of 5 to 6 problems. Those you do. If you have any doubts regarding this finding total number of times, you ask in WhatsApp. I will clarify. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. In the next class, we will come with another different types of approaches to find another different MCQs in binomial theorem. Thank you.